And Dennis Lytle's address. The claim number is 521-897-800. We're here to attempt a repair video. This will be the shingle that we will attempt to remove. It is 50 degrees out, 1:14:26, and I will get started. To attempt this repair, I need to loosen up the surrounding shingles and hopefully cause minimal damage. Doing the best I could. Loose. Let's attempt to. Nail already popped through on the first one. Now pop through here. Let's go to the first layer. Now pop through again. For the shingles, nails are just falling through. Let's check on this side. And we'll pop through.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Another nail pop through. As you can see from these holes from the nail, they just pop through. What I'm doing here is comparing what we just removed from the Lytle's roof to what is on the market now. If I line them up together, you can see that both length and width of the dimensions are off, and it wouldn't be an issue to cut a newly shingle lengthwise, but the issue lies with issues with the sealant. So if we had to repair this roof with what's on the market today, not only we would have to cut the length, we would have to cut the width, and by doing so, we were jeopardizing the integrity of the shingle by cutting the sealant strip and the nailing strip. Also, by removing the sealant strip on the bottom of the shingle, you're releasing the sealant strip on these tabs, which will cause ultimate failure through wind and time. As you can see, we just cannot repair this roof with what is on the market today. Cutting off a good 1.5 inches lengthwise or widthwise, and a good 2 inches length.
Nailing strip here on new shingle. So if you were to cut to length or to width to match the space that the new one needs to go into, you're going to cut off this nailing strip. The only other place to cut it to width is if you were to cut it from the bottom. And that's what was just being explained. If you cut it to width on the bottom, you can see you have to cut off the all-important sealant strip. And if that's gone, you've got no ability to seal to the shingle below. And you also, on the flip side, are removing, there's a sealant strip here and here, as you can see here on the old one. When you remove this bottom 3/4 of an inch here, you're cutting off that bottom. Not only are you cutting off the sealant strip for the whole shingle, you're also cutting off the sealant strip that takes the tab, the secondary top layer of this shingle. You're taking it off, therefore rendering all of these tabs completely ineffective and completely exposed to wind. Not able to do this repair because you cannot do this. Violates all manufacturer's requirements, and there's just no way to do it when you're manipulating the shingle, in this manner.